Hello Internet, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Seppi, and today we're going to be talking about where new players should be spending their resources when we talk about pulling for new characters. I saw a similar post on the official Discord, and I was like, this is a really good thing to explain to new players, because we're always getting new people into the game, and I think it's important you plan your resources. Now, before we start, it's important, if you just play because you want to collect specific characters, pull whatever you want, it's fine, it's a game. If you play because you like optimizing your account, getting to high-end game content, and making the best use of your resources, then this video might be for you. Again, this is not mandatory. You can play only for waifus, and it's completely fine. If you like Rosanna, even if she's probably one of the worst units since release, pull her, because she's amazing. As a waifu, she's pretty good. Her story and her bonus stories, I really recommend reading them. But if you see any content creator telling you pull for Rosanna, they are fucking trolling you. They are breaking your account because she sucks. In fact, she sucks so much that the Chinese players made a new tier only for her on PvE. Of course, she's a PvE unit, so it was kind of expected, but even Jackal as a pure PvP unit has uses in PvE. That said, let's get into the video. Before we start, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to help me grow the channel, and you can also support my content with the links in the description down below. So let's explain all the banners that we have and all the currencies that you can use to pull. If you go to recruit, you will always have one or two banners that are the rate up banners. Right now we have Rosanna with 8 days left, and we also have Nor with 1 day 10 hours left. If you don't know where you should be pulling right now, I would recommend pulling for Nor, because she is pretty good. To pull in here, you will use either one of the two. You will use advanced recruit vouchers, or you will use directly gems to pull. Every time you pull, you will get 1 golden millage ticket, and when you get 200 of those, you will be able to exchange this for the rate up unit for the current one that see display. So in this case, you could exchange for Nor, and you could exchange 200 tickets for Rosanna. Tickets for free-to-play players are a limited resource. I would recommend only spending them on 2 occasions. 1, it's your wife per game, get that. 2, it's a limited unit. Limited units are going to run maybe 1 and then never come back. So if you really like them, of course, use the tickets. If it's not a limited unit, there are other ways you can get the characters, and we'll talk about that in a second. So those are the 2 rate up banners, and where most people are spending their resources, even if as a new player is not the smartest option. As a new player, no one likes this, but the smartest option is pulling on the ordinary recruit, and that's for a simple reason. You use recruit vouchers, the normal ones, and you will get several millage tickets. These tickets, when you get 200, just like the other ones, you can exchange them for a spare body, which is a dupe in NIKKE. The thing is, in NIKKE, you need 5 units at least with 3 stars, because if not, you will be stuck at level 160, what's commonly referred as the 160 wall. So to get past that wall, you will need at least 5 units that have 3 dupes, or also called MLB. So until you get enough units to get past that wall, the best thing you can be doing is pulling on the ordinary recruit, because you also have a wishlist. On this wishlist, you can put any unit that you like. For example, if we click on Elysion, you can see I can put any unit as long as they are not limited. Even the new units are added usually after 1 or 2 patches. So for example, if you really like Rosanna, but you didn't get her because she sucks, you can put her on the wishlist when the event ends, and then maybe after a patch they will add her right here. Same with the bunny girls. If you didn't get a blank, don't worry, they will add her to the Tetraline wishlist, so you can still get her, and that is the best way of getting new characters when the banner ends. Of course, pilgrims are not included here because they are rare units that have a lower chance of appearing, like Scarlet. This is where you should be spending most of your resources as a free-to-play player. What some people do is either they spend here their pools, and every time they get a multi, they do it, or they save enough resources to guarantee they can get an MLB rate up. So for example, getting 4 copies of Rosanna. Honestly, that is saving a lot of resources to guarantee that, because there is a lot of RNG involved, and I don't recommend that. But at the end of the day, most of us played for collection. So if you're a free to play, what I would recommend, it's obviously save, only pull when you have tickets, and then your gems, just keep them for big events, limited collaborations, or maybe that specific girl that you really want to get. Then lastly, we have 2 more banners. One that I will never recommend, because this is the guaranteed SSR when you pull, and this is paid only, and this will cost you around $30. When you pull in this banner, you will get an SSR guaranteed, which is kind of nice, but still it's 30 bucks. So it depends if you find value in that or not. I personally haven't bought this yet. I don't know if I will or not. So and then we get into the best banner for this game, which is the friends banner. You can do up to 3 pulls every single day if you have your friend list full. If you cannot find friends, either search for them in here or just go into the Discord, the official one or any community one, ours include, to be able to find more friends to fill that list. Some people like saving these pulls until they get a multi or multiple to do them. The probability in here is a 2%, which is still pretty good. You cannot get pilgrims in here, but again, this is nice for free-to-plays that need to get past the 160 wall and also in general to get extra dupes. Those are all the banners that we currently have, and those are the resources that you can get. When it comes to spending your milliards tickets, once again, I will say save the golden tickets for specific units that you really like, and then the silver tickets, just use them to get past the 160 wall, and if you are already past 160, it's just get the units that you like. For example, in my case, every time I get 200, I'm trying to get a Drake, a Senti, or a Rupee so I can get them to MLB. That said, that's going to be it for this video. So do let me know what's your strategy for pulling if you're a free player or a low spender. Like always, hope the videos are useful. Thank you to all the patrons for making this content possible. You can join them with the links in the description down below. Good luck with your pull generates and see you in the next one. 役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。